So Resident Evil has just been announced. Resident Evil 8, that is, and I'm really excited. And I've got the trailer up right now, and I'm just gonna watch it and react to it, and I guess come up with theories, because I love doing that. Let's get this started. Watching it on my laptop. That sounds like Mia from RE7.
Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
That's Ethan.
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that.
Is that her reading the story with a Karen haircut?
Quit being so paranoid.
No, friendly.
So it's a first-person perspective, which I knew beforehand.
They're coming. Who is?
Ooh. I wonder who that old man is. There's a woman. I think that might be the new character called Emily, who we might be playing as. I heard something about that. Is that Alex Wesker? There's a werewolf, because everyone said there was going to be werewolves. Already, they like, I'm hyped. So it is going to be called Village.
Chris?
Oh my god, Chris looks like Chris again.
Sorry, Ethan.
And he just shot Mia.
Why?
Coming 2021.
PlayStation.
I'm actually really excited for that. I really wonder who these women are, right? Oh, let me look. There's like these women in these like gothic kind of old-timey clothing, and they're turning into bugs from the looks of it. So they're the witches, because I know witches were mentioned who turn into bugs, or at least. See, there's this woman right here, and she looks like Alex Wesker but with black hair. And I know that there was a main that in Revelations 2, it's insinuated that Natalia is like Alex has like taken over her consciousness. So I'm really interested to see if that is Alex Wesker in Natalia's body, obviously, but she looks quite old. So I'd like to know, like, if that is Natalia, Alex Wesker, whatever, technically the same person at this point, why she looks so old. But yeah, she also looks incredibly scary. So they've changed Chris obviously back to his original design from the older games, but he looks like older, like an older version of that, which makes sense because he would be in his like 40s or 50s at this point. And it looks like he's killing Mia, but I don't think she's actually dead because, well, they showed it in the trailer, so I feel like he's obviously going to shoot her because we've just seen that, but I think that she ends up surviving somehow. But I think they want us to think that he's like killed her, but I think when the game comes out it will be revealed that she's like not dead. Because I don't know, I feel like she would still have, because I feel like because both Ethan and Mia were infected in 7 by Evelyn's mold, and part of Evelyn's infection like regeneration and like healing abilities, so I feel like they would, like Ethan and Mia would still have those abilities, they just wouldn't be under her grasp. Like I guess the mold would be lying dormant and the virus would be lying dormant. So I think that he shoots her, but I think she ends up surviving it because of after being infected with the mold, she just has these abilities, and I think that will play a part in Ethan too, and I think that that will explain why in 8 he's probably going to get beaten the crap out of, and he's probably going to lose limbs and reattach them like he did in 7, so I think that that would play a part. I also think that like that they must have a child, I guess, because she's like telling a story in like a soft voice, Mia is, so that tells me that they have a child, and that would make sense because, I mean, how else would you like deal with life after what happened in 7? Like, I feel like you would just like have a child and pretend that none of it happened and just try and focus all your energy on being a parent than what happened at the Baker's estate. But she looks like Mia, like I think it's the same face.
Why?
I think Ethan will probably be going on like a revenge quest for Mia. Like, I think he will think that Mia is dead, and I think he will target Chris, and I think this game might be the end of Chris, which I kind of hope, because I don't like Chris. I think he's a douchebag. Like, all the other characters in the series have just got way more personality than him. But I'm really excited. I wonder what... Like, I wonder if the game will be long, like, if it's going to be, like, a 15-hour long game, or if it's going to be, like, you know, 8 hours maximum. Because the previous Resident Evil games were only, like, they were, like, 5 to, like, 8 hours long, whereas, like, the newer games, like, well, not the newer, but, like, 4 to, like, 6 were, like, 15 hours long, potentially. So I feel like they're going to make it be, like, a classic Resident Evil game and have that, like, short but sweet length, which I actually prefer. I don't really like long games at all. I prefer shorter ones that I can complete multiple times. But it says it's coming in 2021, which obviously, I mean, I suspected because they're trying to go with the annual release date. And Chris also sounds like Carlos. Like, if you listen, he sounds like he sounds a lot like Carlos from RE3.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan.
So I'm wondering if they've got Jeff Shine back as Chris's voice actor. Back. He never voiced Chris. What the fuck am I talking about? I wonder if they've got Jeff Shine back to voice their new character, and that character being Chris, which is interesting because he sounds a lot like Carlos. Like, shit.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan.
Like, that sounds like Jeff Shine who voiced Carlos.
Why?
I'm gonna be like saving up for the new Xbox just to play this game.